Hey guys, I got a good one for you today. All right. It's 6 a.m., snowing, windy, and -10. So everything is quiet with the air conditioner freak, and I can talk, make a video. All right. So I went to bed yesterday. Now, just to give you some context, I've been in Christ's manger for 3 weeks. Then he gave me 2 days off. Another guy came in, a scientist, I guess, and he was analyzing the hell out of me for the rest of the week, 4 days or something, in his manger. Uh, they gave me a couple of days off, and I've been in the manger since last Saturday. I'm in it right now, and Christ is listening to everything I say, and it's driving me fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. Okay, you want to know what it's like to be in a manger? Imagine, uh, imagine a swimming pool, just a normal sized swimming pool, backyard swimming pool, filled with Pepto-Bismol. And spiritually, you're floating in it. Your head turns into a cabbage, and you just like, it's all Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol everywhere you go, everywhere you look, and that's where you hang for a month. I can last maybe a day. And the reason they're doing this is the reason Christ is doing this because he wants to see how I operate from day to day in my decision making, spiritually, physically, the decision making in my head, and how I spiritually function in the spirit world through my ego, my brain. My brain is the most important part to them. They want to know how I fucking do what I do. Shooting Chris in the head, arguing with them, how I function day to day. That's what he's analyzing, supposedly. You can break it down into psychology, the whole psychology between spirit and physical reality, how I can perceive and operate with my brain through in the spirit world. How am I exposed? How did my brain adapt to crossing over, hearing them, seeing them, and functioning with them? And I've got supposedly two seeds. I feel it very faint from my 16 seeds, but they want to know anyway. I can get into that, but this is not what the video is about. So just to lay the context of why this is happening. So I was watching a video the other day about COVID virus, okay? And I got all mad. You know the reasons why. Anyway, because it's all fake. It's all a big psyop. Anyway, I lay down in my mom's bed to go to sleep, and they're all yelling at me about the virus and COVID. I don't want to get banned, and I don't know what to say. I don't want the video taken down. But anyway, so I'll just say virus from now on, okay? Okay, so I wake up, I go to sleep. I don't know if there's all I hear is virus, virus, this virus, that virus. I don't know. There's like 10 people in my head screaming, and they do that for a reason. Then I can't hear anything. All I can hear is the topic of what they're talking about, which is the virus. And it's already over with mostly. But then I wake up and I was talking, and I had a crazy dream. Christ gave me a crazy dream about how I function in a certain situation. And the dream was radical lefties, radical lefties like Antifa were running around with machine guns, terrorizing kids and civilians and starting fires, fire starters. We all know who starts fires, George Soros and the like. Anyway, besides that, that's the dream. I wake up in the dream and I'm like, your guns are too big. They weren't even realistic. I mean, the gun was the size of his torso, AK-47. I'm like, I knew it was a fake dream just to begin with. I'm trying, instead of analyzing the situation, I'm telling Jesus, why is the gun so big? And he goes, well, it's the best we could do. And I'm like, whatever. Hey, he goes, yeah. I go, I remember I'm floating in Pepto-Bismol, so I can't fucking see nothing. And I'm in the manger, and he controls me. I can't fucking do nothing. Not really. And I'm half asleep. I just woke up. I'm talking to him. Jesus Christ. Talking to him. I'm going, hey, what was that virus thing you're yelling at me about? Because I watched a video on YouTube about it. And oh, he goes, okay. He goes, the virus was fake, and the antivirus was fake. And I go, I know, but I didn't know that about the antivirus. And he goes, yeah, the virus is fake, and the antivirus is fake. Both were fake. And I go, but people died from it. He goes, yeah. And I go, of course, we all know that. So it was a false flag, psyop. And he goes, yep. And I go, well, holy shit, we're actually communicating. Wow. I couldn't believe it. And I go, he goes, we need to know. He goes, Christ needs to know who made the virus. We don't know who made the virus. And I go, well, you can start with Fauci. He goes, we got him. He's already tagged. We're waiting for him to die. And then I go, you might want to start with Obama. And he goes, and I already knew about Obama. He's condemned to hell, more or less. What that means is I made a video about it. St. Lucian went crazy when they heard Obama was being condemned, which that means you get your innocence taken out and they condemn your soul to the illusion for all time, just like Bush did. Anyway, so I know Obama. I go, Obama is a big part of it. And I go, what you got to do is talk to the globalists. And I don't know any of their names, but they're all on the internet here. I can get them for you if you fucking want me to. And he goes, yeah, get them for me. So I go, okay, I'll look into it. And I go, the ones I don't know, the ones that are on the internet are just the mouthpieces for the globalists, giving us disinformation. And he goes, and I don't know the names of them. They're all European mostly, and that I can figure. And I go, check in Switzerland. Check in Switzerland. Switzerland has a lot to do with it. And I go, oh yeah, there's one more thing. Trudeau, Trudeau government is in cahoots with China in the CDC lab in Winnipeg. I go, there was some fucking fishy shit going on in the CDC in Winnipeg where where Chinese scientists got caught making viruses or something. They got caught and expelled because they got caught. They got kicked out of Canada. And I go, but they were brought over here for a reason before the virus fucking came out. And I told Grace that, and he's writing it down, writing it down, writing it down. I go, all I know, I don't know any names. You got to do your fucking due diligence of Jesus Christ. And but Trudeau, before the fucking virus came out on the earth, they were fucking around in Winnipeg with Trudeau's scientists doing something. The Chinese people, scientists got caught and got kicked out of Canada. That's about as far as I can know. All I know is start asking questions. And he goes, what do you want me to ask him? I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Send them to the region priests. Let them dissect them for the rest of their fucking lives. Look what you're doing to me. I don't even, I'm nobody, but you're fucking ripping my goddamn body apart. Send them to the region priests. They'll find out. And he goes, okay, got it. And I go, well, I'm just telling you, this is what I know. And Switzerland has something to do with it because it was traced back to Switzerland. The money, the funding was traced back to Switzerland. I seen it. There's a gain of function fucking research lab, fire starters in Switzerland who were funding the research. I seen that on the internet. So you may want to check there, get names. And I go, that's for the globalists. And I go, why don't you fucking check with the Anunnaki? And I just said it in a smart ass context. I just said it. I go, why don't you check the fucking Anunnaki? They inform the Anunnaki inform the globalists of what to fucking do for the psyops on the earth. And I go, why don't you check with the Anunnaki, Jesus? And he goes, we asked them if they know anything. He said this right up to lunch, man. He said, we checked with the Anunnaki to see if they know anything about who created the virus, because that's what we want to know. I go, holy shit. I go, and I said, so you checked with the Anunnaki? And he goes, yeah. And the Anunnaki, spiritual, are separate from Christ. They're like Al Qaeda. Well, a fucking faction, a cult group of pharaohs and Egyptian shit on from the earth. In anyway, Anunnaki. The Anunnaki are in the illusion also, but they don't live in Saint Illusion. They live outside of Saint Illusion, high up top of the mountain, spiritually. You know, they're level 13, somewhere around there. They ain't getting into the light. They're of the light, but they ain't getting into it because they're fucking evil, corrupt. The corrupt one. I don't know how it works totally. They got good Anunnaki and bad Anunnaki. Bad Anunnaki want to control the earth. And all we see is the bad Anunnaki. And I go, Jesus said, we're asking the Anunnaki. We asked the Anunnaki if they know anything. They said they didn't know. And I go, well, that's bullshit. Don't believe anything you say. Don't believe anything they say. Just take what they say and research it for yourself. And he goes, we are. And I go, okay. And anyway, I couldn't fucking believe it. Through this conversation of the virus, who created it? They want the names of the scientists who spliced and made the virus because they made the virus. They want those people because they're all fucked. They're all fucked. Trudeau's fucked. All the way up to the globalists are fucked. To the Anunnaki are fucked. And when Super Christs, and Christ finds out who they are. Oh man. Obama has been put away for killing Jesus Christ, murdering Jesus Christ. Now, what I think that means is someone was Jesus Christ on the earth in physical form, and Obama killed him through his orders. And more shit's coming out of what Obama actually did in the Middle East and all that shit. Plus, all his sneaky shit, child trafficking, child molesting, child killing in the United States and Canada and North America. Plus, the UAPs. I'm just going on what I'm seeing on the internet. The UAPs were smuggling fucking kids back in the day, Obama days, out of Indonesia. The UAPs, military reports, military guy saw witness this, and he got his fucking life taken away. And they reported it on the internet. It's I forgot the name of the video, but anyway, that's been going on. So Obama's already condemned for killing Christ. And he said Obama's condemned for killing Christ, literally. So there was a Christ on the earth in physical form. Not like me. He probably didn't even know he was Christ, but his soul was Christ. In his head, it could have been a little kid living in fucking wherever. Obama gave the orders for a drone strike or a fucking go in and kill everybody, and they killed everybody. This is what I'm thinking happened. And because of that happened, plus all the innocence that Obama did to people, killed killed the innocents. He's condemned. He's gone. They're tearing him apart when he died. When Obama dies, they're tearing him apart, taking his innocence out, and condemning his fucking soul to the illusion for all time. It means he's walking the earth for forever until humanity is extinct, either through evolution or literally. So there's that. That brings a smile to my face. That fucker, he's gone, and Bush is gone, and I'm sure lots of people are gonna be paying for this, and they think they got it down. They think they got it down, and also, crazy if these scientists are not Christian, they're not gonna get caught. That's where God comes in and takes care of it. But if you're on the mountain, the earth, and you're a Christian, boom, they got you. And Fauci was a Christian, so he's fucked. He ain't going to paradise when he fucking dies. He might. He dies and he goes up into the light and he's all happy and he's in paradise. This is what you could have had. Take a good look around. Take a good look around, Fauci. You could have had this. But guess what? You're going to hell. Ah, I love it. That's the way it works, man. Anyway, and I'm not saying Fauci, he lied to the public. He's a part of it. He killed millions of fucking people by lying. He didn't do Christ's work. He did fucking Satan's work, the globalists. He did the bad guy's work. So fuck him. Christ's gonna take care of it. He may have $1 million getting sucked off by little kids in the fucking wherever he's living, but guess what? Imagine that hanging over your future. When I die, I get to go to hell. Fuck. He's probably already there. I doubt he even has a soul left. Anyway, back to the Anunnaki. I asked Grace, won't you go talk to the Anunnaki? And he goes, we asked the Anunnaki. And I'm like, holy shit. This is the first verification I've had in fucking years since my seeds were gone. So Grace asked the Anunnaki if they know anything about who created the virus in truth. And they said they don't know, but they'll look into it. They don't know the Anunnaki that Christ talked to, the good ones or the bad ones or the fucking neutral ones. I don't know. They're looking into it. So there you go. That blew me away. I mean, I don't want to miss anything, so I wrote it all down. Yeah, Christ wants to know who created the viruses. So a team of scientists out there, funded by the globalists, put this psyop on the earth, and they tried to make it look like it was natural. But other scientists said, no, this ain't natural. This protein has been put in the virus. It's not natural. And hence, the dominoes are being exposed on the earth for us to see on YouTube. Plus, holy shit, it's a whiteout. Whiteout. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be good. They're all going down, guys. They can't do nothing if they're not Christian. Christ can't do nothing if they're not Christian. But if they're Christian, he can do stuff. So there you go. And even if it takes 1,000 years, let's say Fauci wasn't Christian. Fauci wasn't Christian. And he evades Christ, living in the illusion, the astral plane, out of Christ consciousness, out of Christ reach. Christ can walk right up to him and talk to him. Hey, we know you did this. Yeah, so what? What are you gonna do? Nothing. But you're gonna be here for all eternity because you ain't coming into Christ. As soon as you do come to Christ, we got your ass. And that's the way it works. So Fauci ain't climbing the mountain anytime soon. He's going down, down, down. Anyway, guys, that's my read on it. I got that the other day from Jesus Christ. And I got another week to go, three or 4 days to go, being in the manger. So if I get anything, I'll tell you. Anything cool like that. But I didn't know Christ was in contact with the Anunnaki. I had no idea. No one ever told me. No Christ ever told me. But concerning, I know they're not friends. I know that. They get along. Sort of like when Trump went to see that guy in Korea. They don't get along, but we gotta talk. I want to know. Who created the virus? Do you know anything about it? We'll research it. We'll find out if we get anything, and we'll tell you. That's the way the conversation went. Les. So there you go. I'm thinking that was super crazed up on 13 and above in the light. So because the Jesus Christ that run the mountain, the earth from 13 down, there's a million Jesus Christ 13 down. And that's the mountain. Okay. So they don't even believe in aliens, half of them. I've met Jesus Christ that are like, that's interesting. I don't know nothing about it, but I'm sure it's maybe, yeah, I don't know. So I'm like, fuck. Then you go up to Super Christ and he's like, yeah, it's all real, Rich. Everything's real. Everything you fucking think about is real. Everything you know is real. Yes, the Anunnaki exists. Yes, the aliens, there's species of aliens coming here to our world. We don't let them down on the mountain, but they hang out here and with Christ. When you get in the light, fucking ETs are walking around the city just like normal, like Star Wars. But they're all fucking nice because they're in the light and it's all good. But the fucking people down here don't know about it. The Jesus Christ down here don't know about what the fucking Jesus Christ up here is doing. But Jesus Christ is all the way off the mountain. The only way off the mountain. So, well, the easiest way off the mountain. You can go, you can be one of them tambourine guys in the airport. So what are they called? To get off the mountain. But I wouldn't do that. I just go with Christ consciousness and walk your way out, learn the lessons, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I couldn't believe it. Christ is talking to the Anunnaki about who the fuck created the virus. They want to know. And there's a lot of people going down for it. So if you got any information of who created the virus, don't tell me. Just tell Christ. If you're a Christian and you have a Christ working with you, tell him. You get brownie points, man. Do it. All right. Later, guys.